What's up, everybody? BMF Season 2, Episode 9 introduced us to the new op, which I believe will be the main op moving forward into Season 3 of BMF, as the crew makes their move into Atlanta to plant their flag down in Atlanta as well. We got our first look at this character, Remi, while BMF was at Freaknik, and Meech was dancing with a couple girls when he noticed a member of the PA crew violating one of the girls nearby. So Meech walked up on the guy and began to put him in line. That's when Remi steps in, he punches the PA crew member in the face. And I believe the girl that the PA crew member was violating was possibly Remi's girl. I'm not sure if it was Remi's girl or not, but we definitely see her at the club later on that night with Remi. Then Meech begins to tell Remi that he got this under control, and Remi says, "You better ask about me." And B. Mickey pulls his strap out and he says, "I don't think we're gonna have room to write that on this bullet." And before walking away, Remi made sure to spit on the ground right there where Meech and the BMF crew was hanging out at. So we got the first taste of their beef right there. Basically, both of them trying to be the alpha dog and putting the PA crew member in line for violating the girl. And Meech ended up putting the crew member all the way out the crew, and the guy told him that Meech can't make that call because he ain't PA. Then we saw Sterling Black step in and say, "He's right, you gotta go." So I'll get into that in another video, because I don't believe we've seen the end of that story right there. But sticking to the new op, Remi, later on that night, the BMF crew, Big Meech, Terry and company, went to Magic City to talk to some potential partners moving forward. And while they're in that club, they are spotted by Remi's crew. And Remi asks what they're doing here. And someone tells him that they're trying to put their flag down there to start moving weight. And Remi says, "We'll see about that." So as the BMF crew was walking outside the club to leave, Remi and his partner had maybe one of them had an AK, one of them had a tech. I didn't pay attention exactly what kind of guns they had, but they had definitely some powerful guns. And they started shooting at the BMF crew while they were leaving the club. And Ty Washington was the victim in this shooting, along with another guy. I don't think he was a part of their crew. I think at least one innocent bystander got shot as well over by B. Mickey. So there was at least two people who got shot in that club shooting, which Remi was involved in. So we can already go ahead and credit at least two bodies to this character, Remi's name. He's from Atlanta. He definitely looks like he's been in the game for a while. I would say he's not Meech and Terry's age, which I would probably put around 20, 21 around this part of the timeline. I'd say Remi's probably closer to 30 years old, maybe even older than that. So probably like around Lamar's age. He's an older guy who's been in the game for a while, who's not about to just let these young college-age kids come down and set up shop where he has been working his business for a while. So that's all the information that we have on Remi so far. But if I had to guess, he is probably a gang leader in the Atlanta area, and that he also is in the narcotics industry like the BMF crew, Meech and T. We also saw when Meech came to give Ty Washington's wife the news about her husband and the fake gold chain that his son got for him. Her words, she said she wanted whoever did this to her husband to pay. So this is going to be a beef we're going to see taking place in season 3. I don't think we're gonna see any part of this beef moving forward into the season finale, because there's a couple other storylines that need to finish up before they move forward into all the way going to Atlanta and leaving Detroit. Because I'm sure by season 3, Meech will be going to Texas, Atlanta, California, one of those places. If not, we don't see him in all 3 of those places by season 3. But Meech is definitely going to have to take care of Remi and his crew moving forward before going to really set up shop full time and really be able to take over in Atlanta like he wants, because this guy is not going to have any part of the BMF crew setting up shop in what he feels is his territory. So moving forward, that the BMF crew is sending B Mickey to run Atlanta, so we might have to see B Mickey take out this Remi character, and then Meech could go talk to the rest of his crew and see if they maybe can go into business, become partners with Remi's crew, kind of like how they did with J-Mo and J-Mo's lieutenant in season 1 of BMF, when they were the opposition standing in. At that time, it was the 50 Boys way. They took out J-Mo. Lamar took out, I can't remember his name, J-Mo's lieutenant, in order to try to take over 12th Street. But what happened was Meech went behind Lamar's back to Tiny to make a business proposal with him so he could become partners with 12th Street, which was short-lived before Lamar ended up taking out the remainder of 12th Street in this season of BMF. But we could definitely see the same type of scenario playing out in Atlanta with Remi and his crew. But I'm not going to compare Remi to J-Mo. I think he'll definitely be around a lot longer than J-Mo was. J-Mo was only around like maybe 1 or 2 episodes. I think Remi is going to be a problem all of season 3, maybe even past that. I think you're going to have to compare Remi to more like a Lamar type character. I'm just guessing moving forward. Possibly they might be able to take care of him soon, so they don't have much opposition in Atlanta. But this guy definitely seems like he is going to be a threat moving forward in Atlanta. And like I said, Ty Washington's wife told Meech she wants him to pay. But another storyline before I go that we're going to get into in the season finale is with K9 currently being in custody with the feds. Detective Bryant and Veronica Jen are going to be questioning K9 in the next episode to try to get him to flip on Meech and Terry, talking about how they stole his Colombian Connect from him. However, I don't feel like K9 is the type who is going to talk regardless of Meech and Terry stealing his Connect or not. I don't feel like he's going to talk. We already know they got Boom to talk and give up this information. But K9 can definitely give up more information because he has information on Cena as well, who is the Colombian Connect that Meech and Terry stole from him. But I don't think K9 is going to talk. I think he's going to hold it down like a G, and he ain't going to say nothing to Detective Bryant and Veronica Jen. But it's possible he might talk, and they might have to send a hit out on K9 while he's in jail before he can give any information out. But I don't think he's going to talk. But we never know in the game who could turn rat. Leave your thoughts in the comments.